Hey everyone, welcome back to another show. This is the first of a few videos in which I'll be talking about the challenges of the Shell Shockers and giving them a difficulty and fun rating. I'm sure you would know that different challenges give different amounts of eggs, normally from 100 to 10,000. The more eggs a challenge rewards, the less likely you are to get it as a challenge. The way I'll do this is by looking at 3 random challenges, talking about how hard they are and how fun they are to complete. Challenges that are more than 500 eggs are normally a lot harder than the challenges, some are not as hard as they seem. Starting with these 3 challenges and then moving on to more. The Quartermaster challenge is worth 500 eggs, and it does not even require you to play well to complete. You can find ammo boxes and grenades in pretty much any location in a map you can get to. And depending on what weapon you use, the RPG will be constantly looking for ammo boxes anyway, and searching the map for an area with a lot of ammo boxes becomes easier. This challenge gets a fun rating of 5 out of 10 and difficulty is easy. The Breaker challenge is worth a considerable 2,500 eggs, depending on the lobby, it may not take long to achieve. In many lobbies there will be between 1 to 3 players who can consistently get a 10 kill streak or above in most. It's hard to take on a player on the high kill streak one-on-one, as they would be skilled if they could drop a 10 kill streak multiple times in one game. The easiest way to kill someone on a kill streak is when they're fighting a team of 10 players, but it can be frustrating to be third-partied, as they call it. This challenge does encourage targeting players on a kill streak, which is normal and bad. This challenge gets a fun way of 7 out of 10. Often the player of the difficulty is medium. Getting an airborne kill, or mid-air kill, as most players would call it, is difficult. Sniper like Crackshot or Freemason, the worst to attempt this with, as well as your accuracy goes out the window. The most easy weapon to do this challenge with is the Scrambler, as you can just do a well-timed jump shot with the Scrambler. It also isn't too hard to try hard, as over 50 damage can be done in one burst, not all bullets hit near the middle. This challenge gets an 8 out of 10 fun rating. I think it's fun to try and get 5 mid-air kills in a game, but it can take long to finish. The difficulty I'd say is hard. If you don't know then, there are many shell shockers challenges doing the same. For example, challenges where you use a weapon to get up to 5, 10, I'll talk about how long and difficult it would be to get kills. So, getting 5 kills would not take long using a weapon that everyone is using. It could be completed on the first try even. It could take an average of 5 to 15 minutes to get enough kills for the weapon to complete the challenge, depending on things such as how many players are. 20 kills with the weapon is only a little more difficult, but 50 kills takes maybe about 30 minutes to complete a 50 kill challenge. I won't rate this challenge, as I don't like to use it, but I would think it would be one of the most common challenges to complete, and I'd say difficulty is very easy. For most players, the RPG is harder to use than the Crackshot, and a less favourite. However, the RPG is harder to use because it can't be used in close quarters. The best way to do this challenge is to take on the RPG player's style of play. A good RPG player will try to get to a high point in the map where enemies run below, as RPG avoid low areas where there's not much space between rounds. RPG won't work unless you are a specific distance away. This challenge gets a 7 out of 10 fun rating. The RPG is the most unique gun, so if you don't use it often, it can be pretty fun. And it's easy. It will take a while to get 50 kills, so... Now then, just like the challenges that require you to get kill streaks with certain weapons, this challenge is just for a small kill streak. This is a challenge that can be hard depending on your skill and confidence level. For a few players, even a 15 kill streak can be a massive challenge. The longer you play, the more experience you get, and challenges like this one will become easier the longer you play. It must be said, some lobbies are a lot harder than others, as some lobbies are filled with players that can confidently get to 15 or above. Some lobbies, it can and will be hard to get a kill streak, but in others, it won't be that hard, because of the fact that every individual player has a different skill level. In a correct lobby though, this challenge can be pretty easy, if you're confident in your ability to win gunfights in certain positions. This challenge gets a 4 out of 10 fun rating. It's fun if you get to the 15 kill streak in a few tries, but the more tries it takes, the less fun it becomes. And I would say its difficulty is about medium. Killing an egg while airborne means you have to both be off the ground when they're killed. This can be very difficult, but it actually depends on the weapon. The easiest and perhaps most common way to complete this challenge would be if you and your opponent jump at the same time just as you land the finishing bullet. It would be much harder to jump from a height and shoot and kill an airborne enemy unless they're very close. Unless the enemy is right next to you, it seems very difficult to complete this with a sniper. I recommend using Scrambler as it's the easiest weapon to do this with. As I talked about earlier in the videos, this challenge gets an 8 out of 10 fun rating as it requires good luck and good timing. The difficulty is hard. Now this challenge is worth 10,000 eggs, so surely it's complicated. Well, if you've ever played Capture Spatula mode, most of the time the number of kills holding a spatula is like 0 to 20. It takes a dominant team where one team has advantages in numbers and the skill of players to even be able to hold the spatula for long enough. While any player is holding a spatula, any kills their teammates get will count towards a 100 kill goal, which is hard to do, but I've seen over 100 points at CDS mode before. To complete this, the player holding the spatula must be protected from enemy getting to the close quarters, and if the player holding the spatula dies, a teammate can pick it up and not losing points. This time to get an 8 out of 10 fun rating if you're successful. It is very hard to have a team well organised enough to pull this off. Now we go from one of the most rewarding challenges to the absolute least rewarding challenge by a long shot. When I saw this challenge in my challenges list, I had two reactions. The first one was, why was this added as a challenge? The second reaction was to try and replace it with something better, anything else. This is not actually a challenge like the other one though. If you play for at least an hour, you'll probably complete it. In case you're wondering, this challenge unfortunately comes with 10, 20 and 50 deaths. After thinking about it, I believe the reason this was added was to make players feel less bad for their fighting going the other way, and when someone spends more time dead than alive. I believe now this was only added as a sort of joke, or to reward players for their effort and time when it's too hard to complete better, more fun challenges. I only hope that no one here takes it and no one is intentionally dying over and over 500. This challenge gets a 0 out of 10 fun rating. It's not fun to try and complete this challenge. I'd rather do any other challenge than this. Difficulty is obviously easy. Now one last challenge for the video. This challenge may only be an inconvenience for players who don't play this game mode. In this game mode, it's an easy thing to do. It's only difficult to do if every team has a spatula and is defending it well with multiple enemies surrounding the holder of the spatula. Many times it isn't that hard to get one kill and steal it from an enemy. Sometimes it can be even easier, and players occasionally don't pick it up when given the chance. It of course makes sense why players don't pick it up. It allows enemies to see you through walls, but after picking it up you can just press escape to respawn without it, assuming you're on PC. This challenge gets an 8 out of 10 fun rating. If somebody can complete a challenge like this with little effort, the difficulty is easy. Now that is just a few of the challenges that are in Shell Shockers, and I'm sure they'll add more challenges in future updates. Let me know in the comments what you think of these Shell Shockers challenges. I personally think some challenges don't make the game better, but most of them do, and it overall is good that players can earn eggs in more ways than just which would normally be the main income of eggs. That's it for the challenges I will talk about today. In a later video, I haven't included in the video. I hope you enjoyed the video or found it helpful. Our next video should be a map review of the Okay, that's the last moment there.